Hello. Hi. Hi everyone. Hi Girish. Hi Apurva. Hi Girish. Hey. Hi. Hi Samra. Hi Pranjal. Hi PD90. By the way, guys, this is going to be about an hour long session, and I have a guest, a very special guest with me today. And if you're up for it, then we're all on. Apurva, how are you doing? I'm doing amazing. How are you? Hi Piyush, how are you? Long time no see. Hi Ratandeep. So guys, as I said, that Ratandeep is going to join us, and he's a manifestation coach. Hi, sarcastically yours.
Hey, hey Nishant. Oh, that's amazing to hear, Apur. Of course, Nishant, I know you. Of course, Nishant, I know you from Clubhouse. Ratandeep, I have requested you. Please join us. Apurva says you guys are amazing on CS. Thank you so much. Nishant, this live session is about mindfulness, mindset, and manifestation. So there are a bunch of topics that I'm going to cover today, and I'm more than excited to uh, have you on the panel as well, have you as a listener. And if you guys have any questions, please write them down, and then we'll eventually get to those. Hi Mayank, how are you doing? Hi Threadtails. Hi Muskan, how are you? Hi Sanket. So, guys, I'm going to have a very special guest with me today, and his name is Ratandeep. And we're going to talk about manifestation, mindfulness, and gratitude, and so many amazing things that lead you to a better life. Sanket says, hi, he how's you? Love it, content. Thank you so much. And we have Ratandeep in the house. I hope he'll be able to join us now. Mhm. Hi,
Hi,
Ratandeep.
Akansha.
Hi, how are you doing?
Awesome. Apologies for the delay. Looks like there was some issue in the connection, and I joined as soon as
And it's
reasonably possible.
fine. That's amazing to
How are you
join, and
doing?
that's what
So
matters. And
obliged to be on your page. So obliged.
I'm so glad to have you on my page. And thank you so much for taking your time out and joining me for this live session. And I'm sure it is going to benefit a lot of us.
All right, awesome. I'm going to take over speaking for a moment, and I'm going to ask everyone to type
Okay,
LG, which means to express love and gratitude not only to each other but to the entire universe. So please type LG. That's my request.
that's amazing. I'm gonna do that as well.
Over to you,
L
Akansha.
and G. That was my first LG. Yay, Nishant did that
Okay, thank
too.
you.
Hi, Monica. Cool. Uh, why don't you introduce yourself, Ratandeep, for the audience?
Sure, sure. I will. Yeah, so this is Ratandeep Singh Mata, and I am on a mission to motivate and empower millions of people towards positivity. And I have been coaching on manifestation and law of attraction all across the globe. I have clients from not only India but USA, Australia, and then Malaysia, Canada, and so on. There are so many. But then ultimately, money is not what my aim is. My aim is actually to motivate and inspire as many people as possible. And I'm so obliged that Akansha has given me this opportunity so that we can create a win-win situation today. Thank you so much. I think that should suffice. That introduction should suffice. Is that okay?
It was an amazing, yes, yes, it was an amazing, and I think when Ratandeep talks about himself, he's not doing justice to himself because he's doing way much more than that. He is actually improving the quality of life and giving people hope that they did not know that they wanted, and that's an amazing, and that's that was the reason that when we connected over Clubhouse and then we had a chat, and my immediate response was that indeed you have to come on my live and you have to teach my audience how to be positive and how to manifest themselves. So, Ratandeep, would you like to introduce the topic of the conversation today?
Sure, but before that, Akansha, since there are a lot of people who are going to join who are my followers, and I'm also going to probably share a recorded video on my Instagram page
Okay.
of this, if you allow. So I
Okay.
want you to
Of
introduce
course.
yourself as well for my audience.
Okay, I'm just gonna do that. Hi, hi. So, hello everyone. My name is Akanksha, and I'm a plus size fashion, fitness, and lifestyle blogger from Udaipur, Rajasthan. I'm the first plus size blogger from Udaipur, and I was kind of the only one for about 5 years. And in 2018, I discovered fitness, and I shed a lot of weight, kind of around 43 kgs in about 8.5 months, followed by a four-pack ab in about the next 7 months. So the entire process took about 15 months. And now, post lockdown, because I have a history of depression and I've gained back again, so I want to lose a lot of weight, and this time I want to help even more people. And I want to work with as many content creators, I want to work with as many health tech brands. And if you're somebody out there, please reach out to me. And if you are somebody who's starting their own journey and don't know how to go about the things, you can just go through my FAQ section in my highlights. And after that, if you have any questions, just feel free to DM me the questions, and I'll be more than happy to answer you all of them. And that's me, and that's Akanksha.
Awesome. So one big shout out to all my followers. Please do follow Akansha. She is an amazing soul. We just connected as soon as we met on Clubhouse, and well,
Yeah.
she has so much knowledge on law of attraction that I am her fan. Definitely. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure for me to connect with you. All right. So without further ado, let us just begin with the session. Lots of gratitude to everyone who
Sure.
typed joy, LG, and everyone who has joined in. So many people. Wow, Akansha. No wonder why so many people follow you. You have a very pure heart. I have spoken to you, and I've realized that, and I'm sure I'll get to know you even more today, and let people know us, and let us create a win-win situation today. So I just want you to begin.
Indeed.
Sorry, what was your question? Please go on.
My question is very simple, that why don't you introduce the audience to today's topic?
Yes, yes. So our today's topic is on body and mind, mantra and mind, body and soul. How can we ensure that we are able to become more fit? Because the world outside is a world inside. I mean to say the world outside is a reflection of the world inside. So what we are going to help all of us is today that our thoughts and our actions are aligned together. A lot of times what is happening is we are taking actions but we are not able to progress, maybe because inside our vibrations are not aligned to what we are doing outside. So if we are able to do a perfect combination of both, then the results will be even faster. We can boost and become what I call is as a manifestation magnet. We are able to manifest a healthy body, and that will last for a longer time. A lot of time, what happens is we are able to manifest a fit body, but then it only lasts for a short time. But with the thoughts and the actions being aligned, we will be able to get that synchronicity, or what I call it as is the congruence of the inside world and the outside world, so that it lasts for a longer time and we are able to retain it, and we are able to create a healthier us from the inside and the outside. I hope that
That's
suffices, Akansha.
amazing. Definitely, and there's a very important point that you discussed here. That was aligning your insides with the outsides, and I believe in it, and I've lived it. And had I not lived it, I wouldn't have understood what you were talking about. And I'm there. I see you, and I know where it's coming from, and it's coming from a very pure place. And with that, let's move to the first topic of the day. That is something you've already covered. That is being mindful. But I would want to know your thoughts about that.
Sorry, Akansha, I couldn't hear you. Can you repeat what do you want me to talk about?
I want you to talk about mindfulness.
Okay. Sure,
Yeah.
sure, Akansha. That will be my pleasure. So, when we are talking about mindfulness, that means being in the now. And I think that is such an amazing topic that you just spoke about. I think I'm going to explain it with the, I would recommend all of us to go through one book which is really powerful in respect to that, which is The Power of Now, and that actually talks about mindfulness to the core. That is the best book ever that I have read by far in terms of becoming mindfulness, being in the now. What happens most of the times is that we are either dwelling in the past, and when we are dwelling in the past, it is good to think of all the good things. However, most of the time what is happening is we are thinking of all the bad things that have happened to us, and we are not able to accept ourselves. Okay, what we need to do is, from the past we need to make sure that we are taking the learnings from the past, going coming into the now, आज में रहना है और अपने फ्यूचर को प्लान करना है, जो कि हम कर नहीं पाते हैं, which we are not able to do in a proper manner. So what do we do in terms of the past? We are regretting, okay, that I ate a burger, for example, since we're talking about fitness. Oh God, I ate a burger
Mhm.
and I know I am going to become fat very soon. Well, it's not always the case. Well, if we are able to program ourselves in a positive manner, we can say that, oh wow, I ate a burger for my self love. It is okay to eat a burger sometimes. And what I'm going to do in the now is I'm going to eat healthy. Okay. And I know that that burger that I ate in the past, I have received love, and all the fit things that were there in that burger, or the nutrition things, क्योंकि burger में भी कुछ ना कुछ healthy होता है. There is something or the other which is healthy in the burger, and no, I know that I have programmed myself in such a way that the fit things, okay, the healthy things of that burger are going to remain in my body, and the remaining unhealthy stuff are going to be excreted out of my body automatically by my uh, my system, my body system, my mind, body, and soul is going to program myself in such a way my immune system is going to remain healthy. And also, in the future, where do I see myself? Is my current action that I'm doing right now aligned? I need to ask myself, is my current action that I'm taking, which is whatever I'm eating and whatever exercises I am doing, is it aligned with what I look for myself in the future? अगर हम ये सवाल पूछ लेते हैं ना, बहुत शॉर्ट रखने की कोशिश कर रहा हूं मैं, अगर हम ये कर लेते हैं, आई थिंक वी आर ऑन द राइट ट्रैक एंड इट विल बिकम easier for us to make sure that we are eating more healthy. और कभी कभी बर्गर खा लिया करो, it is okay, sometimes we should, okay, punish नहीं करना है खुद को. If it is coming out of love, and if you think that by eating a burger I'm expressing love to my body, eat it. Akansha, I hope this is of yours to share. Please feel free to share. And if you think otherwise, also, I'm more than open to any feedbacks.
I completely agree with you, and I think this is the biggest misconception people have that you, in order to lose weight or in order to be fitter, you have to punish yourself, which is not the case because it we वो कहते हैं ना कि अगर एक पौधे को भी आप constantly डांटो या constantly like the power of negative of affirmations if you provide to a plant, the plant will die eventually. So why do we do this to ourselves in our own bodies? And if you want to please yourself with a burger, yes, go ahead, do it. And I think this is where the power of abundance also comes in, along with the power of positivism.
Absolutely.
That is, if I want to eat a burger at any point in time, I can and I will. And ये गलती काफी लोग करते हैं. Like if I think that today is the last day I'm going to pick up fries and I'm going to eat it, तो मैं पूरी प्लेट खा लूंगी. But if I think that you know this is a fry, I can eat it any time that I want. So I am automatically going to do it in moderation because I know I can do it at any point in time. It's all about having that free will and having that choice of doing what I want to do whenever I can without feeling guilty and without having that constant feeling of self depreciation or constant self criticism, which is something that a lot of people who are even beginning to start their journey need to learn that the idea of fitness does not involve around punishing yourself and going on trips for being human. You're human, you're allowed to want things, you're allowed to feel things, you're allowed to do things, and you're allowed to love yourself and uh, um also at the same time you're allowed to cherish yourself with whatever you want to do. So I would rather not call it a diet, I would call it a lifestyle first of all. And second of all, I would also want to say that people call it cheat dates and cheat meals. These are not cheat meals, these are treat meals. Treat yourself for working so hard.
Wow. Nice, nice. Words
Yeah.
definitely matter, and you have just given some amazing words to people to call them, instead of lowering their vibration by calling it a cheat. Awesome. I really loved it. Amazing. Oh, so yeah, we need to call it today is my treat day. Kirti. Kirti
Indeed.
has just typed something.
Yes,
So
Vivek.
yeah, awesome, awesome. She
Yeah.
just typed it. Amazing. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. All right, so let us just move on without further ado. So, Akansha, I think what we'll do is I'll ask one question to you, you ask one question to me. Let us create
Perfect.
something amazing together.
Amazing.
I think you should also talk about anything else you want to talk about mindfulness, or should we just proceed ahead?
I think I'd like to introduce my journey that I've already shared a couple of times, but I'd love to do that because coming from somebody like me who would talk about fitness one day is was a far-fetched dream. Like even the people who know me can be like
Okay, I think
not
there
able
is
to
some
understand it.
suddenly there is some audio problem, Akansha. I will just join back. I think I can't suddenly can't hear you. Just give me a minute. I'll be back. I'll be back. Let me see what exactly is the problem. There's an echo also.
Can, okay, now can you hear me?
Not clear enough. I'll just be back. Let me see what exactly is the problem.
Okay, yeah, sure. Till the time Ratandeep comes back, Kirti, yes, you're free to ask any questions that you want. And also, guys, can you guys hear me? Please type down if you can. Please let me know. Hi, Shoot Raja. Hi, stay healthy. Hi, Tio2. Hi, Abhi. Hello, everyone. Technical issues are part and parcel of life. So I hope you guys can understand. Hi, Vishal. Vishal, there's a current live happening, and we are waiting for Ratandeep to come back. After that, I'll be more than happy to take you on board. Guys, can you hear me? Reading the thyroid, how to lose weight, how to lose 4 to 5 kgs fast. Okay, like in 10 days. Kirti, I never will recommend losing 5 to 6 kgs in 10 days because that is unhealthy. And but all I can talk about is you stay with us in the chat and you'll
Hi,
know what I'm talking
Akansha.
about.
Thank you for your patience.
Hi,
Thank
hi
you,
guys.
all of you, for your patience. Lots of love. I hope it wasn't too long. Now I can hear you much clearly.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. I for the moment thought it was me. It could be in any way, but anyway, coming back, Kirti had a question that she wanted to ask that she suffers from thyroid and she wants to lose about 4 to 5 kgs fast in about
Oops,
10 days.
again, I
So
can't hear you. I think I need to do something. Just give me 2 minutes. I will try to fix this with the help of my earphones. Bear with me.
okay, all right. Hi, Karan. Karan, I know that you were supposed to talk today. I'll get back to you once I'm done with this live. In the meanwhile, guys, as I was answering Kirti, that there's no healthy way to lose 5 kgs in 10 days, and I will not recommend it. I would rather say that you can focus on your fat burning and be staying calorie deficit, and obviously following a strict diet. Uh, Also, at the same time, be mindful with your choices. Like before you do something, if you're stressing over it, then your body will go into survival mode, and that will not help you with your weight loss. So the idea of having a fitter body is to be happier, and if that is not what is making you happy, then there's something required in your mindset, and that's what we're going to talk about here with Raj once he comes back. In the meanwhile, guys, how are you doing? I've missed you all. I know I haven't come live in a long time, and I really, really, really want to talk to you about it. And at the same time, guys, I have started my YouTube channel, and the link is right there in my bio. Please go there, like, subscribe, and share, and comment, and spread the word that Kaviti Sheet is live on YouTube. If you're stressing over many things, then this is what we need to talk about because this is what where the problem lies. Stress is your biggest enemy. Okay, looks like we have. Okay, Ratandeep, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you much clearer. I did certain things and quickly I have resolved the issue. Okay, I've managed it.
Okay,
I just okay, all right. Thank you so much, my dear friends. I want to pass on love to all of you, and I could notice while I was joining that Kirti says that she's stressed over many things. Let's see if we can help you. Definitely,
yeah,
Kirti, lots of love to you. And let us all send love over to Kirti. Let us send positive vibrations over to her. And let's see, we will have a question and answer slot in which Kirti, if you think that whatever we are covering, there is still something remaining, you can feel free to ask in that particular section and we will help you. And if still required, you can feel free to DM either me or Akansha and we are there to help you. I'm always a call or a message away from everyone, so I will definitely be there, and I'm sure Akansha is also works in the same way. All right, without further ado, let us just move on. Akansha, I really appreciate
sure.
everyone for their patience. Go on.
Yeah, indeed. And sending love to Kirti first of all. And with that, I'm going to give you a little insight into how I got into fitness. So I've been a plus size blogger a major part of my life. This is something I've always told. And in 2018, there came a point in time in my life that I wasn't sure about what was happening around me. Acha, I've always been an advocate for fitness, and maybe I had become overconfident in that field. So, coming back, I left my job. I went to Himalayas. I just was out of my regular involvement, and I was there by myself, and I think something changed in me. And that's where it all began. I wanted to, and my reality check that I got was when I joined in. I wanted to cover Toast Khir Ganga trek, and मैं अपने hostel में चढ़ते हुए ही halfway, which was hardly 250 meters, and Tosh Khir Ganga trek is about 16 kilometers. So that was my reality check. And when I came back, I knew I came back a different person, and I started working on myself. I started with baby steps. I treated myself like an like I treated my inner child like my outer child, and wherein I would take baby steps. पहले दिन 6 मिनट वॉक किया, दूसरे दिन 7 मिनट वॉक किया, तीसरे दिन 11 मिनट वॉक किया. So the entire idea was to make sure that I am consistent and I'm doing better than yesterday. So that was the idea. And that is what led to the major transformation. That's where it began. मुझे ये तो पता था transformation करना है, कैसे करना है ये बिल्कुल कोई idea नहीं. But I think I was lucky enough होता है ना कि when the student is ready, the master appears. So when I started off, I had so many questions, and the right set of people keep joining my journey, kept coming in my way out of nowhere. It was like out there in the universe, and the universe was helping me with that. And I was always positive about, like, ये होगा होगा, मैं तो करूंगी, कोई करे ना करे, मेरा तो होगा काम. And maybe that was that belief that always kept me pumped up. And I was always looking at my future self, something I really learned from Matthew McConaughey, that I would just look into my future self, that this is what I want to be. And I was told that you can use visualization techniques, like you can put up a dress, and if you can, like, look at it daily and think about fitting into it. It was like my like, I did not come this far only to come this far. My journey is beyond that. I'm not looking out to look thinner, I'm looking out to be fitter. मेरा aim was very simple. Like, I bifurcated myself into various categories. Like, मैं आधा घंटा बिना थके दौड़ पाऊँ. These were the things that, and I could sit, like, cross-legged for a longer period of time. I could put on heels for a longer period of time. I love stilettos, and probably the fashion side also helped me that, if I can stay longer in stilettos, that would be. So these were the realistic approaches that I had put myself, like, I had set minds on. So the idea was always getting fitter rather than losing weight. Losing weight was a byproduct. And most of the things that I worked on was my mind, because that only during my journey I realized that people say that alcohol or drugs are the things that can, like, lead to addiction. But I think सबसे बड़े addiction points are कुछ नहीं है. I was addicted to carbohydrates. The answer to everything in my life was food. Like, खुश हो खा लो, दुखी हो खा लो, भूख लग रही है खा लो, नहीं भूख है खा लो, बोर हो रहे हो खा लो. Everything led to, like, that instant gratification of oxytocin that you get while eating. So while during my journey, what I did was that before, like, I have a certain craving, I would just ask myself this: that is it the food that I want, or am I thirsty, or is it something that's bothering me? So if I have the answers for all three, like, sometimes क्या है कि आपको प्यास लगी होती है, but you think that it's food, that you're hungry, and ultimately pata you're just thirsty. Second, if you, like, my brain functioned in a way that all my thoughts lead to food. So if something is bothering me, to protect my like, my brain will protect myself from, like, by distracting me with food. So that's what I would do. And I started asking myself, is there something that's bothering me? Because if it's that, then I need to deal with that instead of thinking about food or getting to food. The third thing was eating before I was hungry. So again, the power of abundance. And I would just eat before I was hungry, and I would just eat 70% of, like, how much hungry I was, and maybe that helped a lot. And one thing led to another, and next thing you know, that I'm somebody who with 122 kgs to somebody who has a 4-pack app. Hope that answers your
Amazing.
question.
Amazing. And I just want to come to affirmation with that because you have covered something that I wanted to cover. I am so glad you did.
Mhm.
And I think I'll just stress upon that particular point that you said that you always
Definitely.
wanted to be fitter, and that is the command that you were giving to yourself. Most of the time what happens is
Indeed.
it's about vibration. So when we want to raise our vibration, we need to make sure that we are giving the right kind of we're using the right kind of words and we're giving the right kind of command. And what you did was you not only said that I want to become fitter, you defined what is fitness to you. So we need to ask that question to ourselves
Indeed.
when we are making an affirmation that what is fitness to me? For someone, it could be for me, fitness is climbing the stairs without waiting, without having that breathlessness. Okay, climbing 100 stairs together. For me, fitness is wearing a jeans of 38 size or a 34 size. That could be a fitness measure for someone. For me, fitness is dancing for constantly 1 hour. That could be fitness for someone. So you need to define what is fitness to you and how can you achieve it. If you have that with you, then if you're saying that I am, and whatever you put after that becomes your identity. So when you're saying I'm fit, but if you haven't defined what exactly is fitness for you, probably you will not be motivated enough in order to work towards fitness. So my dear friends, that's an utmost request to all of you. Firstly, if you want to break down, if you want a better vibration, make sure that you're breaking down what is fitness for you, define it, and then think of how can I achieve this fitness? What is the feeling that I'm going to get once I am fit? And assume that you're already fit. And in fact, let me also tell one more thing. Okay, we are going to move to gratitude. Okay, and I'm going to cover that right now. Just give me a few minutes and then I'll hand it over to you, Akanksha. Okay, so now let's move on to
Sure.
gratitude. Gratitude says that we need to be satisfied with what we currently are. But most of the time, the problem with us is that we are not satisfied what we currently are. Okay, because of what others are saying to us. Okay, because just because someone else says to me that you are overweight, I say I am overweight. And when I'm saying I am plus overweight, that becomes my identity and I'm not expressing gratitude to what I am. So let's say if I'm 120 kg hypothetically, but there could be someone who could be 200 kg. Okay, I know you would say that there are very rare, but there are people who are 200 kg, and probably you're able to do so many things being 120 kg. But there could be someone else with 150 kg who's completely bedridden, or 200 kg who's completely bedridden. But you're able to at least walk to the washroom. So, my dear friends, if you are able to be grateful for whatever you are able to do currently and what amount of fitness, what level of fitness you currently have, you will be able to attract more and more. You will get motivated. You will get that energy, oxytocin released in your body more. And with that, you will be able to practice more of fitness things that you want to do. And that will make you more and more fitter, my dear friends, because weight sometimes is just a perception. It is your inner energy which will make you more active. And when you become more active, it will automatically reduce your weight. Okay, stop being overwhelmed by the numbers and start appreciating what kind of energy you currently have and what are you able to do currently. Because remember, your misery could be a blessing for someone else. That 120 kg that you currently are could be a desire for someone who is 200 kg. So if you understand that it is a blessing and you want to be even more blessed by becoming 80 kg, I think you're thinking in the right way and you will be able to become 100 from 120 to 80 kg very soon with the energy and with the passion and with the positivity that you have inside of you. I'm sure Akanksha is going to agree with me because the story that you shared was pretty much resonating with what I just shared. So I thought this is a
Indeed.
perfect time to share.
Indeed, 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 and that's exactly my message. And maybe this is the reason we resonated so well, and then we decided to have this live because the audience deserve to know. Because we all have those questions, you cannot answer questions you don't even know exist. So this is a very good way to get deep inside yourself and learn about yourself and grow further because you need to ask yourself the right set of questions as well. So that will come
Awesome. So
by
I just want to say, since
spending
we are
more
talking
time.
about
Mhm.
gratitude, I want to express gratitude to you. You are sharing this positivity with people. You are a living example of how we need to think in terms of fitness. and you are doing an amazing job. Just keep doing this and just keep sharing your good things with others. And I think you are going to attract even more blessings in your life. More power to you, more
Thank you
love
so
from my end. Can we all pass on blessings to Akanksha for whatever she's doing? Just type B to
Thank
pass
you
on
so
blessings to her. Okay, Akanksha, over to you.
Thank you so much, Ratandeep. And I had not imagined that our this live session could be so blessed. I mean, I don't doubt about it. Thank you so much. With that, we move to the second topic of the day, and that is self-love.
Okay, awesome, awesome. Yes, yes. So, well, when we're talking about love, it is like, well, I'm going to talk more of self love because that is what is more important in terms of becoming fitter. But of course, we also need to love others and we need to forgive others for whatever they're doing. Most of the time, it is like people are passing on comments like, um, uh, you know, people will say, "Arey, tum apne wazan ka kuch to karo." We'll not talk about the extreme negatives possibly, but when we are talking about someone saying that tum apne wazan ka kuch to karo, okay, possibly that irritates us so much. Okay, and we are
Indeed,
tired and
indeed.
pissed off of that particular comment that happened. I'm going to share one story, maybe not exactly of fitness, but it will resonate with what I'm saying. So एक बार ऐसा हुआ, once what happens was my hand was fractured. Okay, my hand got fractured
Okay.
and everyone who was coming over there said get well soon, and I started getting pissed off. I said, it is so easy to say, get well soon, get well soon, get well soon, be positive. And I was like, well, it is so easy to say, but they don't know that what kind of pain am I going through. And they can never know it unless they break their hand. And I hope they break their hand. That was a kind of negativity that I had. But I could see that there was another person each time, okay, on the opposite bed of mine, or just next bed, in fact. Okay, and this guy was so happy,
Okay.
and he said, as soon as they left, he said, I'm so grateful so many people are coming. And I asked him, my dear friend, what is there to be grateful for them? Well, they are saying to you, get well soon and be positive. Why are you so happy about it? What's there to be happy? And he said, well, I think that that's the best they can do. They are not doctors for them to heal, and they are not a psychologist in order to give me anything positive. The best that they can do is say get well soon. They have a choice. Again, they can either say get well soon, or they can say that may you break another bone of yours. And that's definitely something that I don't want to hear. So I think they're doing the best to their capacity. And I thought, wow, that is definitely so positive that you're saying. And yeah, I never thought from this perspective. So I think it is definitely something good that they're saying. Maybe it's just the perception that I'm making, which is wrong. That's the best they can do. Okay. But a doctor is someone who can pass on more empathy, and he can probably suggest some medicines or some therapy, and that is what is going to give me better. But to the best of their capacity, since they're not professionals, all that they can say is get well soon. And the fact that they're coming to me and visiting me and passing on love shows that they care for me, and that is why they're saying it. Similarly, my dear friends, when we are talking about fitness, and when someone is saying to you, to I think you should work on your fitness, I think that's the best they can do. They are not professionals, they are not professional fitness trainers for them to give you further tips. Okay, so I think that's the best they can do. That acts as a reminder for me in order to work towards fitness. So I should appreciate it, and I should also appreciate that they love me, and that is why they're saying that, my dear friend, please take care of your fitness. And also, I want to say, now let's talk about the extreme. There could be some people who could say, hey, mote, and I could still take it negatively, or I could say, wow, they are reminding me of to love myself. Okay, that I should love myself, and I should remind myself to work towards more fitness. They're just giving me a reminder, so I should give them love back. Thank you so much. I love you for reminding me that I need to become even more fitter. And what matters more is how much do I love myself, and what kind of positivity do I give to myself despite of whatever they're saying. When they're saying emote, I can either accept that, and when I accept that, I will feel negative, or I can say, oh, thank you so much for the reminder, and I am grateful that I am this fit that I can walk on the road and someone can tell me emote, which means that I am so fit that I can walk on the road, right? So I think this is
That's
what perspective I would make out of it, my dear friends, and I'm sure you would agree with me, Akansha. So I want to say to all of you,
indeed,
let us type SL, which means self love, so that we make sure that we have this reminder, we forgive others, and we are able to do positive self talk. Go on, Akansha. Whatever you can add in this particular topic, what have you faced and how have you made it into positive?
those were some amazing points, Ratandeep, and thank you so much for sharing them with me. This is what brings me to the topic that I wanted to cover, that was mindset. Because that was what you were talking about, what I get made out of it. That
Mm-hmm.
if anybody, like if anybody's even throwing stones at you, it's with your mindset that you can cover those things. So I'll keep it short, but there's a story that I want to share. That even when I was a plus size blogger and I would go for shoots in public places, so I still remember this one thing that starting there when people would comment on me or like surround me and start passing comments. So camera se kuch nahi chupta. So if you're feeling bad, that it will show in your pictures, it will show in your, and it's very easy to people to call you like names or call you moti, bhais, jo bhi hai, dekho moti photo khicha rahi hai and all that. So I still remembers when I remembered that I have to grow a thick skin, and I think blogging was initially therapy for me. So I still remember in one of the shoots, I was by a lake and it was a ghat, and there were a bunch of people who were taking a bath. And I was getting my clicks done, and this guy who was taking a bath, and he just said that, "Dekho moti photo khicha rahi hai." And I was like, "Boy, tu nanga hai. You don't get to say it." So it's also about retaliation, but again, in I don't encourage people to do that, but I use sarcasm as a tool in order to deal with my own like I use as because see, initially I was like saying yes, of course, like if you say something positive back to the person, then obviously it helps you. And I know that eventually I felt bad about saying this to him, but again, there are various tools to deal with situation, but at the same time, ये जो mindset वाली चीज है ना कि it's within me, the answers lie within me, and also the people who come and tell you that वजन कम कर लो, अच्छे नहीं दिखोगे and all that. So there does come a point जब saturation आ जाता है आपके अंदर, और मेरे अंदर भी था. And I was like, ये तुमको क्या फर्क पड़ता है, ये पड़ता है, वो पड़ता है. But then once I looked at myself in the mirror, that close look that I gave, that I could not like even think about going to cruise Ganga. And then that day I looked at myself, like gave a closer look. I was standing in front of the mirror and I had no clue. And I was looking at myself with a very different perspective. And I was like, "Ye main kya kar rahi hu? What I've done to myself? Why did I not see this? What I was doing to me the entire time? That I'm not fitter." Now that hit me. That I'm not saying, I'm not advocating that being plus size was bad for me, because trust me, I have lived an amazing life no matter what state of mind. I've always been happy. I've always been like party ki jaan, and bringing smiles to people, and that's what I do. It was irrespective of how I look. So, but at the same time, I wanted to do something about it. And if I said something like, it's all about if you set your eyes on something and if you really want it and you work towards it, you will get your results. So that's what and
Awesome.
power of positive mindset is something I live by. And you cannot, you कहते हैं ना कि हर चीज का एक सही वक्त होता है. I would rather say कि हर चीज का एक सही mindset होता है. You have to be very
Absolutely.
grateful towards even having that thought come into your mind in the first place. Because had that thought not come into mind, you wouldn't have achieved it. You're just a vessel, and it's the thoughts that you allow in your life, allow to seep into your life, and that becomes who you are. The present is past of the future is something I learned recently, and
Amazing. Amazing. Two amazing things that you just said. So amazing. हर चीज का एक सही mindset होता है, and the present is the past of the future. Wow, so deep, so deep. And I'm sure all of us
Yeah.
are going to take this two best takeaways from this particular session that we are having, these amazing discussions. And I really love the way that you are smiling and wholeheartedly you're passing on positivity to everyone, such an inspiration for everyone. My love towards you and
Thank
all
you.
of those people who are listening right now. Love you all right. So with that, let us just move on. And okay, I think I've covered almost everything. And the next thing that I'm probably going to talk about is manifestation. And I think what we need to do in
Yes.
order to manifest anything is celebrating those small victories. Okay. What happens is now, let's say, okay, let me say that if I'm working out and I am able to reduce 1 kg. Okay. Now I have a choice. I can say that sirf 1 kilo, and I know that I'm going to demotivate myself when I say sirf 1 kilo. And if I have a probably a target of 10 kg, I can either say that wow, 1 kg done and 9 more kgs to achieve. This is a sign that I'm progressing towards 9 kg and I'm not going far. I could have gained 1 kg, but rather than that, I have lost 1 kg and I have a few more kgs to go in order to become even more fitter. Thank you so much. I'm already feeling, in fact, rather than saying losing 1 kg, I would say, wow, I have gained more fitness.
Same.
I have become 1 kg lighter and I'm feeling so light and I'm feeling so more active by just, by becoming 1 kg lighter. If I'm able to become so much fitter, how much more fit will I become when I become even 10 kgs lighter? It is going to be amazing. If I say this, I think I am motivating myself and I will celebrate that. And I'm going to say, thank you, universe. In the past, also, okay, when I'm saying small victories, it could be that in the past you have achieved something else and it gave you a good feeling. Express gratitude to that and also say that, in the past, I have been able to become 20 kgs light. If I was able to do it then, I can do it right now as well. So, if you say that, I think manifestation becomes even more easier, celebrate it, or I have a choice of saying, सिर्फ 1 किलो, सिर्फ 1 किलो, मुझे नहीं लगता मैं कर पाऊंगा. And you know which one of these thoughts is going to serve you more, my dear friends. So choose wisely and live well. Over to you, Akansha.
Indeed, indeed, and yeah, indeed, Ratandeep. And one point that is the takeaway from this particular conversation is instead of saying, "Oh, I lost 1 kgs," the power and the vibration of words are so that I would say that I gained, I became a kg fitter, and and I'm like instead of saying 9 kgs to go, I would rather say uh, uh, fitter, 10 kgs lighter. So instead of that is, I think, the message that you're trying to give you. And I
Yes.
think even I've been guilty of saying that I lost 43 kgs. I would say that I gained 43. I gained a good health, a better health by losing 43 kgs. Probably that's again.
I would say
Uh,
that you rather could choose that I have become 43 kgs lighter. That will give you an even better
yeah,
feeling.
yeah,
If
yeah,
it
yeah.
does, this
That's
is a
that.
little subjective. The words could differ according to from person to person because we make different perceptions out of the same words. So it's just an example. Maybe you could choose an even more empowering word for you, whichever is suitable for your conscious and subconscious mind. But yes, maybe that could be a better
Right.
statement to say that I have become more fitter and I have become more active and energetic by becoming 10 kgs lighter or 40 kgs lighter.
Indeed, 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 indeed. And thank you so much. And with that, I would also want to cover the power of setting up a daily routine. So it takes 21 days to build a habit, and it takes 90 days to build a lifestyle. So this is something that helped me in a journey too. That I would give myself those mental challenges that Akansha, you have to work for the next 21 days. And if you can pull that off, sorry, I would give myself challenges that Akansha, you're gonna walk for the next 90 days. And if you're gonna pull that off, that is going to be a part of the lifestyle. So this is the new lifestyle that you're going to live and breathe. So I would just give myself, and after 21 days, it was so obvious, and it was so it became part of my system. It became it went into my autopilot zone. And after 90 days, it was like I couldn't live without walking and sweating, and that was something I would gain out of it. So this is one thing that and you can do it for, even if you want to, um, like if you want to quit something, you can start with that 21-day challenge, 90-day challenge, take the 100-day challenge, and talk to as many people as you can. I mean, we live in the era of internet world, and it's beautiful. You can talk to as many people as possible, and especially now we have platforms like Clubhouse, we have platforms like Insta Live. All you need to do is push a question and you'll get an answer. So it's like a genie that has been there at your, at your, it's ready for your command, and you have to just give it the command out and you can get the answers. So yeah, that's my take. Over to you, Raj.
Awesome. Yes, since you're talking about challenges, I think I am going to talk about that as well. Number of days. Sometimes, okay, with due respect to whatever you said, sometimes what happens is we get too overwhelmed by the numbers. Again, I'm going to say what I was saying earlier. So, when, let's say, if I've taken a 21 days challenge, and if I'm able to do it for, let's say, 14 days, now again, I have a choice. I can either say I missed it by 7 days, or I missed it sometimes, in fact, even 20 days. Let me take that example. I think that will explain it better. Let's say if I did it for 20 days and I missed it for 1 day. Now I have a choice of either saying I missed it by 1 day, or I'm going to say, wow, I was not able to do it even for a day earlier, but this time I've done it for 20 days. That is so awesome, and I'm so proud of myself. And that is going to motivate me to do it even for further days. I can take that challenge even beyond 21 days after that by that positive self-talk that I'm doing. Or I could say I missed it by a day, and that is going to demotivate me, and probably I will not even try again. And I will say, you know what, last time I missed it, I'm not able to take even a 7 days challenge now because of that demotivation. So again, let us not become too much overwhelmed by these numbers. Make sure that you appreciate yourself for whatever efforts you've taken. Even if you did it for a day, appreciate yourself and restart again. There is no problems in that. Be in the now and choose a right now. Appreciate yourself. Okay, whatever small steps you take, celebrate it, and understand that जब हम पहली बार जिम भी जाते हैं ना, और तब हम उतनी कैपेसिटी में probably हम 1 किलो भी नहीं उठा पाते. But now let's say if I'm looking at someone who's picking up 200 kg, I have a choice. I can say, oh God, I'm so weak. This guy is picking up 200 kg and I can't even pick 1 kg. Okay, and उस thought के साथ अगर मैं वजन उठा रहा हूँ, with that thought, if I'm picking up that weight, it will appear that this 1 kg has become 10 kg. But if I say, wow, 200 kg, this is where I want to reach, and I know by becoming consistent, I will be able to pick that 200 kg. And if I pick my 1 kg weight with that particular thought, now this 1 kg will start appearing as 100 grams. And very soon I will shift to 2 kg and then 20 kg, and then very soon I will reach that target that I have of 200 kg. So make sure that your self-talk is really positive. Quantity and quality both matter, but I think quality is something that you need to focus more upon. Automatically, your quantity is going to increase. Let us not become overwhelmed again by numbers, but rather by what you're saying to yourself. I hope you agree with me, Akansha.
Indeed, I agree with you, and thank you for correcting me as well, because क्या होता है कि there are a lot of factors that involve and shape up I call it ingredients that shape up the final dish that you're planning to serve. So I think the right description is very important, and the right message needs to be sent out, because everything goes waste if you're not sending out the message right, and you may have the best of intentions. So yeah, thank you so much. With that, let's move to visualization.
Oh, yes, yes, sure. So, Yeah, so right now, I think one visualization that I want to give to everyone would be how to energize yourself before you're doing a workout or before you do anything which will help you to become more fitter. I think that's one challenge that most of the
Okay.
people face in terms of confidence and everything. So I think this is one thing that I'm going to give right now. For that, what I want all of you to remember is before we start the visualization, if possible, if you have a bottle of water with you, and I'm also going to sip some water in front of you, which shows that I'm practicing what I'm preaching, and Akanksha will also do that. So we are going to sip some water, sit in a comfortable position. Remember that one incident wherein you felt the most energetic, and we are going to go into that positive state right now again in the best possible manner, and that's nothing else but gratitude that we're going to do by involving our five senses. So let's sip some water. I'll also sip it. Just give me one moment. Okay, I've grabbed my bottle of water and I'm going to sip it. And once you all are ready, just type BIO, which means bring it on, and we'll begin with the visualization. Water is one of the best sources of energy. So let us ensure whenever we are doing any visualization, make sure that you sip some water before and after the visualization. That will ensure that we are hydrated. That's definitely something important when we are looking to become more fitter. All right, awesome. I think we've got, okay, it's your BIO, and I want to express
And
gratitude
there's
to
one more.
all. Hungry Haman has also, human, I'm sorry, Angry Human has also mentioned BIO. Okay, so I think we'll just wait for one more BIO and we'll begin. And I just want all of you
Okay.
to sit in a comfortable position, smile, make sure that you're smiling consistently during the visualization, because that is going to release positive chemicals in your body, and that will ensure that you are more and more healthy, you are more and more fitter, you go into the positive state even faster. I think with respect to time, we will just begin now. Let us close our eyes. I'm going to remain, my eyes will remain open because I need to make sure that my network is proper and you all can hear me, but others can close your eyes. And Akanksha, I think you can also keep your eyes open if you wish to, because again, there's a
Okay.
possibility that the network, if it goes from your end, I think it will go from mine as well. And there's a possibility there will be an interruption. Okay, awesome. And
Okay.
maybe you can listen to the recording later on. All right, so I want all of you to please close your eyes and sit in a comfortable position and make sure that your spine is straight, shoulders up, and close your eyes and smile. By remaining in an upright position, you are ensuring that energy is flowing smoothly inside of your body. And now we all are going to breathe in, relax, breathe out, relax. So when I'm saying breathe in, we do not need to consciously breathe in and breathe out. Just observe your breath going inside of your body and making you feel relaxed, and your breath going outside of your body and making you feel relaxed. So with this new definition, and also when we're saying relax, your mind, body, and soul is feeling relaxed. So once again, with this new definition, I say breathe in, relax, breathe out, relax. Let smile happen to you. Let life happen to you. Let fitness happen to you. Allow fitness to enter into your body. Allow energy to enter into your body. Allow positivity to enter in your body. Listen to your heartbeat. It is appreciated that it is helping you to become more and more fitter every moment. Your breath is allowing you to become fitter every moment. It is helping you to gain positivity every moment. Appreciate it. Appreciate your existence. And once again, breathe in, relax, breathe out, relax. And now, my dear friends, go into the time wherein you felt most energetic. Make the pictures. Once again, I repeat, I think there was a network problem. So make the pictures bigger, bolder. brighter, closer to your mental screen as if it is happening right now. Feel the energy of being energetic right now as if you are energetic. Breathe as if you are energetic. Feel your body. Make your body language as if you are energetic right now and say to yourself, let's say if your name is ABC, you will say, my name is ABC and I am super energetic right now. And appreciate those wonderful moments as if they are happening to you right now. Again, make the pictures bigger, bolder, brighter, closer to your mental screen. Intensify the touch, the feelings of being energetic right now. Your body is pumping up with energy and you are feeling energetic. Say to yourself, I am healthy, young, and energetic, and I love myself. I am grateful for all the energy inside of my body, and I love it because it is going to help me to become even more fitter and energetic. And now I'm going to count till 3, and you will be at the peak of this experience. 1, 2, 3. And once again, we are going to replay the entire incident that you had gone through of fitness and energy. Make the pictures bigger, bolder, brighter, closer to your mental screen. Intensify the touch, the sound, the feelings as if it is happening right now. And say to yourself, I love myself. I'm healthy, young, and energetic. And I appreciate all the fitness that I'm receiving right now. And this energy will help me to gain even more fitness with my actions. And slowly join your hands together and start relaxing. And say, my name is ABC and I promise to become a better version of myself by taking actions which are aligned to make me even more fitter and even more healthy, young, and energetic. I promise to become a better version of myself because I love myself. Now rub your palm against each other, feel the warmth, and once you feel enough warmth, keep it on your face and feel the warmth on your face and eyes and in your entire body. Keep smiling and remove your hands and slowly start opening your eyes. And the more you open your eyes, the more your smile increases. So my dear friends, now I want you to type in the comments, how did this make you feel? आपको कैसा लगा after doing this visualization? And I'm going to give one affirmation to all of you because since we have been talking about love a lot, one affirmation that we all need to make for ourselves. I'm not going to give a generic affirmation, but I want you all to write down, I love myself, and say I love myself because, and write down all the reason why you should be loving yourself. Because a lot of times with the comments of others, we stop loving ourselves or we reduce the love to ourselves. But when we give more and more reasons and acknowledge our existence of why we should be loving ourselves, it will motivate us so that when we are loving ourselves, we will work towards fitness even more. We will be motivated. Awesome. Thank you so much, Akansha. And I hope you all got value from today's sessions.
Indeed, indeed. And Hungry Human has written down, made me feel alive and energetic.
Amazing. Amazing. And even you have written something really good. Awesome is a word which is really close to my heart. I always say, stay blessed, stay awesome. So I think you already mentioned that over here. I love myself because I'm unstoppable, motivated, and powerful. Absolutely, we all are. Because we are the part of the same universe and we all, we create some mindset blockages which stop us from receiving those positive energy that the universe wants to send. It is sending equal energy to everyone and everyone deserves the same amount of fitness, my dear friends. But sometimes with our mindset blockages that we create only because of being impacted by what others are saying, we are stopping the energy that we deserve, the fitness that we deserve. Start allowing that by doing these kind of visualizations and positive self-talk. And I assure you that you will receive whatever you deserve. And we can't even imagine what we deserve, what the universe has planned for us. The universe has better plans than what we think it has. So with that, Akanksha, anything else you want to say before we move on to the questions from? Mhm.
There are two topics that we still want to cover, and one is very important, that is manifestation, and second is what I'm going to cover next with this, because it is a part of visualization only. That is emotional stability and self-compassion. So after that, we'll take the
Awesome.
questions.
Awesome. I think manifestation is pretty much covered because we have covered almost all the points. We spoke about celebrate small manifestations and small achievements that we do, which will help us to become a manifestation magnet. So I think we'll move on to the emotional stability part. And I think I'm going to explain this with the help of one story that I heard of, and it really inspired me. So once a saint was actually preaching positivity to everyone, and suddenly there came a person, and he started cursing this saint, and this saint kept smiling. He kept smiling and he kept on giving positivity to others, and others were so amazed and they were feeling really angry at this guy. So the saint realized and he said, my dear friends, kindly listen to what I have to say to you. Choose what you want to take. Do you want to take positivity or negativity? And they all chose to listen to positivity. However, this went on for so many days. This went on for approximately a week. And after a week, everyone was saturated, and they said to the saint, they approached the saint and they said, enough, today we are going to teach this troublemaker a lesson. We are not going to spare him, we are going to beat the hell out of him. And the saint smiled, I am definitely not going to stop you, and I have no rights to stop anyone from doing what you want to. But I just want you to answer one question before you do anything, my dear. And then you can choose what you want to. And he said that if someone gives me something and if I don't accept it, who does that gift belong to? They said, well, the gift belongs to the person who was trying to gift it to us. And with that, they realized that in that case, if someone is giving us negativity, this saint is choosing not to accept that. And that is why that negativity remains with the giver. And they also realized that although this saint was not accepting this gift, but there were others who were accepting it, which is them who have approached right now the saint. So they promised that, my dear saint, you have taught us a very amazing lesson, yet another amazing lesson. We promise that from today onwards, we are only going to accept positive gifts from people, and we are only going to give positivity to others, and we have the choice to accept the gift or not. Thank you so much. And then that day, this guy again approached and he started giving those negativity, and no one responded, and he started feeling weak. And this went on for 2 days, and the second day he got tired and he rested for a while at a rock near these people, and he started listening because now he was tired and he was listening to the saint, and he realized what wonderful teachings he was giving. And then he realized what mistake he was doing by saying negativity to such an amazing saint and all these wonderful people who were listening to him. And he apologized, he realized his mistake, and he apologized to all of them, and things started changing. So my dear friends, I want to say the same thing to you. Whenever you see someone body shaming you, whenever you see someone passing on negativity, you have a choice. You can either take that gift, accept that gift, or you can choose to give something positive to yourself by saying exactly the opposite of what the person is saying, and also appreciate the positive gifts that you've received in your life. that is the best way to remain emotionally strong and stable. Correct me if I'm wrong, Akansha. Anything you want to add to this, feel free to do so.
Well, what you said was absolutely amazing, and obviously, I completely agree with you at the same time. And also, at the same time, coming from my experience of losing weight and, oh, sorry, gaining health, and talking about emotional stability and self-compassion, well, you will reach certain points in your life wherein you don't know what's happening because you're gonna hit plateau because it's a constant process, and there will be days when you'll have to push yourself harder. So all I can talk about here is we have been talking about since beginning is be kind to yourself. You know, the love that you would be your own friend is what they all say. But what I mean with this is that treat yourself as a friend who is feeling low. And what would you say to that person if somebody comes to you and tells you that, oh, I'm not feeling well, or you know what, nothing is working out for me. So you have to feed yourself the right set of words with your thoughts. One thing that helped me in my journey was um, journaling a lot of self-talk. I would sit in front of a mirror and talk to myself and talk it out. I think the biggest mistake we are doing is not spending time with ourselves. And with spending time with ourselves, I'm not talking about taking a walk or walking your dog or no, I'm not referring to that. I'm actually talking about sitting down to yourself and listening to your own thoughts and writing down them, penning them down, and that's when initially there will be a lot of jargon and a lot of noise and a lot of negative thoughts that will come your way. Don't be afraid, but once you get through that, you will actually be talking to you as a human, like as another person. And this is something I truly believe in order to even reach a positive state of mind, you first have to reach a neutral state of mind. And anything that you feel could be it's all a progress. And they're going to be good days, they're going to be bad days, they're going to be worse days, and they're going to be amazing days. But one thing that I learned, which is an old friend once told me, was that because one day I was feeling very low and I just sat next to me, it's like I had a bad day. And the one thing that struck by me was what he said was, Akansha, there are no bad days, they're just bad moments. And don't let them
Absolutely.
define the entirety of your day. So
How
yeah.
wonderfully she said that, because yes, those bad moments, if we hold on to it, we could make the entire day
Yeah.
bad, or we can choose another positive thought, and that can change our day from that very moment. We have that choice always.
Mhm.
Amazing, amazing, amazing. And yes, when we are talking about journaling, it definitely does help. I advise all my clients to do journaling, and I help them with journaling, and it helps. And like I said, journaling is, I love myself because it's also a kind of journaling that we're doing. Make sure you do that and write down other
Indeed.
things as well. Fitness means to me the following, and write down what does fitness actually mean to you, and write down what does
Indeed.
energetic mean to you, what does healthy mean to you, what does young mean to you. Like we were saying that I'm healthy, young, and energetic. Define it completely
Indeed.
clearly, and make sure that you are aligned, your actions are aligned to whatever you're doing. And of course, as I said, it is okay
Indeed.
to sometimes do certain things out of love. When you think that, for me, burger is love is eating burger sometimes, at the same time eating healthy most of the time, I think it is okay to do that. But creating a regret
Indeed.
feeling
And
after you've eaten a burger is going to harm you more than that burger. Just remember that, my dear friends.
indeed.
So be gentle
Indeed.
and
And
love
with that, I'd
yourself.
like to
Go on,
add,
Akanksha.
indeed. Yeah. With that, I'd like to add something very important. So you're not just what you eat, you're also what you think, the environment you're in. So if you're giving yourself negative talk after doing something that actually made you happy for a while, don't do that because you're just, cancelled out and you have created toxins for yourself. तो वो होता है ना कि पुराने जमाने में कहते थे कि आयुर्वेदा में जब औषधि वैद्य लेने जाते थे तो एक दिन पहले औषधि के पास हाथ जोड़कर परमिशन मांगी जाती थी कि कल मैं आपको
Mhm.
लेने जाऊंगा जो किसी को हेल्प करने वाला है. तो परमिशन भी मांगी जाती थी उनके साथ ग्रेटफुल लाइक द पावर ऑफ ग्रेटिट्यूड वाज एक्सचेंज्ड एंड तभी वो औषधि लगती है. और अगले दिन वो असर करती है. So if you're talking something, like if you're consuming something and talking negative about it, then you are actually creating a toxicity within yourself, and which is worse than what you rightly said that. And don't blame the burger for that, because like you said कि घड़ी भी दिन में 2 बार सही वक्त देती है, तो ऐसा नहीं है कि having a burger is all negative. And sometimes it's not just about food, it's about celebrating yourself. So do whatever you like, and eventually you'll know. And especially with journaling, you get to know that what you exactly your what your mind and your body and your soul is craving for. And the combination, the MBS that I crave about, the talk about all the time, is craving for. Because when we are thinking thoughts na, so it's very easy, because we get like 60,000 thoughts a second that crosses our mind every day. And if we write them out, then we're putting in efforts for that. And when you're putting in efforts, you exactly know what matters, what is your priority. So get into writing, and it
Absolutely.
doesn't. And with journaling, it does, like a lot of people have a lack. You have लिखेंगे क्या? Yeah, there has to be some occasion that needs to be written down. No, you're celebrating yourself. You're writing your life, and you want to remember it. So write anything that comes down your mind. And if it's initially, अगर आपके पास सिर्फ negative thoughts आ रहे हैं, तो लिखने दो. लिख के खत्म करो, and then you'll reach a neutral state, and then only after that you'll reach a positive state. So
Akansha, I
don't
want to
worry and
cover
don't.
one more thing
Yeah.
about what you said that initially हमें बहुत सारे negative thoughts आएंगे. I want to say explain this that with the help of an example. Okay, you said that a while ago कि काफी बार ऐसे होता है कि initially हमें कुछ negative thoughts आएंगे और थोड़ा सा uncomfortable feel होगा when we are taking those actions. I want to say जब हम सफाई करते हैं घर की, when I'm cleaning the house, maybe initially what I will feel is, let's say that there is a particular room which I have not touched for a year, and if I go into that room, I will be a little scared and I will say, "अरे इतना सारा कचरा." But when I start cleaning it, I will see that dust is flying all around me, and I might think, okay, am I cleaning the house and or am I making it more dirty? Earlier, dust was only at one place, and now I can see it flying all around. But remember, you are actually cleaning the house, and ultimately what will happen is वो जो जमी हुई मिट्टी थी ना, अब वो उड़ने लग गया, और उससे हम या तो डर सकते हैं या तो हम ये बोल सकते हैं, वाओ, इट इज हैपनिंग, दिस इज अ साइन दैट इट इज हैपनिंग. तो वो जो नेगेटिव थॉट्स आएंगे ना, दे आर नथिंग एल्स बट सिंस यू आर क्लीनिंग इट, जो अंदर सेटल्ड थे ना, वो नेगेटिव थॉट्स इन प्रोग्राम्ड हो चुके थे आपके अंदर, वो फाइनली बाहर आ रहे हैं और वो निकल रहे हैं. To understand that and let thoughts happen to you and let them go. If we start getting frightened, it is not going to help. Keep on cleaning yourself, keep on serving yourself with positivity, and ultimately you will be able to get out of that outside and start thinking what is going to be the benefits once I've cleaned this house, which is my mind. What will be the benefit once I've cleansed myself? The benefits are going to be amazing, trust me. So keep frequently cleaning yourself by practicing journaling, visualization, and whatever you can, and doing the strength training and whatever you want to do. And one book that I want to suggest to all of you, since we are talking about love, one book that changed my life was The Power by Rhonda Byrne, which is a secret too. If you read that book, it is an amazing book and it is going to help you. And if you want a soft copy of that, feel free to DM me and I will share a soft copy of the same with you with lots of love. And Akansha, my gift for you will be that soft copy of that book for sure. Of course, there will be other things that we will keep on discussing, and there's a lot to go in the future. But that one gift from my end to you will be sharing that book to you, The Power by Rhonda Byrne, and I want to pass on that power over to you guys. And I know you are going to bless me as well with your love, and that will be the power that I'm taking today from this session. Over to you, Akansha.
Amazing. And thank you so much, Ratandeep, for coming up with this amazing example. मैं भूल गई थी कि ये exact example मैं खुद दिया करती थी लोगों को when I
Oh, is
was
it?
like when
Wow,
we were coming.
synchronicity.
Yeah,
So good that we are so like
yes,
minded.
yeah.
Nice. I use this
These
example a
same
lot of times
examples, and
in my sessions.
like I said, there's something. And also, I'd like to add to it. Uh, रत्नदीप ने तो एक साल बंद कमरे की बात की. मैं एक छोटा एग्जांपल और ऐड करना चाहूंगी. I call it the wardrobe theory. So basically,
Oh,
when you're cleaning
I
your
think you what you're going to talk about is again something that I share with my clients again. Wardrobe बहुत टाइम से अगर साफ नहीं किया तो डर लगता है. I think that's what you're going to talk. I will give it to you. Go on. I was
yeah,
just thinking you're going to talk about it. जैसे तुमने बोला एक और example, I knew you are going to talk about the wardrobe. Go on, go on. I would love to listen to you.
we are saying, yeah, yeah. So I call it the wardrobe theory. So basically, specifically coming from somebody who's a blogger and I have a lot of clothes and if you're trying to clean up your wardrobe, तो आप क्या करते हो? सारा सामान निकालते हो and then you hand pick what you want to keep, hand pick what doesn't fit you, hand pick what you want to give away. So take it like this कि सारे thoughts एक बार imagine your brain is something that जिसने सारे thoughts निकाल दिए and now you're cleaning the space and you're hand picking what goes back. So this is what I explain when I'm talking about unlearning, relearning, and rewiring yourself. So you
Absolutely. I
actually have
use
the
this
power to
example in terms of
unlearn that.
procrastination as well, because हम जब
Okay.
procrastinate करते हैं तो हम अपने past के में रहते हैं, future right now में नहीं रहते. Mindfulness में भी मैं ये example देता हूँ, because what happens is with your rejected clothes which are probably kept over there, I need to reject certain clothes which are our negative thoughts and belief. एंड अगेन जो करंट कपड़े हैं शायद वो भी हमने काफी टाइम से पहने नहीं थे, क्योंकि वार्डरोब हम सॉर्ट आउट ही नहीं कर रहे थे. हमें पता ही नहीं लग रहा कि हमारी टी शर्ट कौन सी है, हमारा पजामा कौन सा है और हमारी पैंट कौन सी है. एवरीथिंग इज इंक्लाइन एंटेंगल टुगेदर, और उसकी वजह से शायद मैं कुछ ही कपड़े यूज कर रहा हूँ. सो आई थिंक वी बोथ आर सिंक्रोनाइजिंग सो मच. गो ऑन. आई एम सॉरी आई इंटरप्टेड यू, बट आई एम सो एक्साइटेड
No, no, no,
listening to
no.
what you just
That's
said.
what it is.
Go
That's
on,
exactly
Akash.
what I'm coming up as well. And आपने एक बहुत अच्छी बात बोली that there's some clothes that you need to reject and आपको पता ही नहीं होता कि आपको reject करना है and you get attached to it. So basically एक चीज जो मेरे को समझ में आई है eventually, see when I was super fat, तो एक चीज जो मेरे दिमाग because I come from a small town, तो मेरे साइज के कपड़े ना initially मिलते नहीं थे. So, होता क्या था कि I would buy anything that fits me. Thinking कि ये तो मिलेगा नहीं. Again, the power of abundance when it like कि I can get anything that I want. That's when I became mindful about where my money is going and where what I'm putting in my wardrobe and what I'm putting in my body. But ये चीज एक और भी है कि there are things जो होते हैं ना आपके wardrobe में पड़े रहते हैं and you want to just like एक दिन हम इसको पहनेंगे, एक दिन will fit into it and they just are there. But you need to know that in order to make space for new things, for new relationships, for new experiences, you have to get rid of the old stuff. वरना जगह कैसे बनेगी?
Exactly.
So the process of unlearning and relearning is very similar to the clothes that you wear. So you will get worn, like the old clothes will get worn out. And in order to make space for new ones, you have to let go of them, let go of those
Absolutely.
experiences, let go of those thoughts. Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. I'm
So that's
so
what I
glad we match so much. इतना मैच करते हैं हम लोग.
yeah.
So amazing, so amazing. So
Yeah.
glad to be with
I
you
think
over
I
here.
think this is
I'm enjoying the
I think this
conversation.
is the I think this is the power of people who actually have experienced like mindfulness in their journey. I think this is the common these are the common traits of people who experience something for themselves, and this is why we are ready to share our knowledge with the world, so that
And
there
I
is
think
no
this is the reason why we attracted each other, and this is why we are live
yeah,
together, because like minds.
indeed,
Amazing,
like
amazing,
minds.
Akansha. I enjoyed every moment of the conversation that we are having. Anything else,
Same here.
or should we take the
Guys,
questions
if you
from
have
people?
any I
Yeah.
think I've covered everything. Yeah, we have covered everything that we decided. And guys, now it's time for questions. If anybody has any questions, please feel free to shoot them right now and we'll answer them for you right away. And if you want to join our live as well as a part of questions, please send us an invite and we'll take you in.
And in fact, I'm going to say that if in case in the future, I know Akansha, मैं आपकी permission के बिना ये बोल रहा हूँ, in the future you think that myself and Akansha should come up with yet another topic in the future. Let us know in the comments कि अगर हमें आना चाहिए क्या live. To my followers and Akansha's followers, I'm going to say, if you want us to come live again with yet another session, let us know what is that topic that you want to discuss. क्या पूछने चाहते हो, क्या हमें cover करना चाहिए, वो सब भी आप बता सकते हो. And we are more than happy to do that.
Indeed. Indeed, and thank you so much for covering that for me, Ratandeep, because this is exactly what I was about to say next.
Awesome.
Okay.
So, okay, let's see what questions come our way. And yeah, I just
Gonna
want
stay
to, in the
here for
meantime,
5
express my love and gratitude to everyone who's listening, who has been here, and who is going to listen to the recordings on your page. And also, please, Akansha, iski recording mujhe please share karna on Drive.
Definitely,
And
yes.
I'm going to upload it
Definitely,
on my
I'll share.
Instagram so that more people can be reached out and we can provide as much value as possible. And I want to appreciate all my followers. I could see some people who had joined in. One person that I could see was Sanju Prajapati, or bhi the. They were over here in this live. I want to appreciate all of you for joining over here. I want to appreciate Leander Felix, who's passing on positive comments, and I can see Hungry Human, who had passed on some comments, who participated. Clubhouse India, wow. And Step Up Image Consultancy, who had said a hi to you. And yeah, there are so many. Upasna
Preeti, who
Mukti
has
Mukati had joined in. So many people. Wow, I just want to appreciate all of them.
wonderful people joined.
And I wish she was there. There was a lady, मुझे उनका नाम नहीं याद आ रहा है. I'm sure you remember it. Akansha, जिन्होंने
Yeah,
कुछ
sent
कहा
her
था कि I
request.
was feeling stressed. I wish she was there right now, and I'm sure she's going to refer to the recording later on. And when you reach that, when you listen to that recording, I just want to say we are always a message or a call away. And I'm saying that on behalf of Akansha because I think we match so much that I can say it on her behalf. कुछ भी questions है, do let us know. And a huge shout out for Akansha to my followers. जिस किसी ने भी अब तक आकांक्षा को follow नहीं किया है, please follow her. She's amazing, and I'm sure you are going to enjoy each and every moment of it, of her value that she always gives to on her page.
Thank you so much, Ratandeep, for all the kindness and all the love and all the grace he has spread across in the past 1.5 hours. And guys, please, if you are looking for somebody who can help you with your life, who can change your life, go reach out to Ratandeep. Do follow him. Do ask him questions, and he's giving away a free ebook of The Secret by Rhonda Bryan. So just DM him and he'll pass on to you. And guys, this was an amazing session with so much insights and so much reminders for ourselves. So please invest in yourself and please follow Ratandeep and let us know if you want to any specific topic that you want to cover so that we can do more lives together. And thank you so much everyone for being a part of Curvy Diva She's journey and Ratandeep's journey. And this is going to go live here on IGTV, on Ratandeep's IGTV, and also on my YouTube channel. The link on of my YouTube channel is right in my bio. Please feel free to go ahead and like, share, and subscribe and comment on it. And thank you so much. This was Curvy Diva Sheet and Ratandeep. Thank you so much for your time. Much love to you and bye bye. Bye.
All right, and I just want to end by expressing my love and gratitude. And this is something that I always say, like I told you earlier, stay blessed, stay awesome, love you all. My love to you. Please type a heart in the comment as soon as you see me saying this. जो भी recording सुनेगा या जो भी अभी live है, एक heart जरूर भेज देना as a love not only to us but to yourself and to the entire universe. Love you all. And remember, the universe loves you. Just be in the receiving mode. Remind yourself of being in the receiving mode always. Love you all. Thank you so much, Akansha. Heartfelt gratitude to you for coming live with me, for taking me on to your page, okay, for bringing me over here. I'm so glad we are providing value to people and we are learning from others as well. So that's so amazing. We
Indeed.
are learning not only from each other but others as well. We are receiving love from so many people, and I am sure you will always keep on creating a win-win situation in people's life like you always do. My wishes to you and everyone who's listening right now. May you always ensure a win win situation in everyone's life that you meet. May you always remain charismatic. You create a win win situation in your personal and professional endeavors. Stay blessed, stay awesome. Love you all.
Thank you, Ravandeep. Thank you so much, everyone, for being a part of it. And this is Akansha Luthra / Curvy Diva Chic. And do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And see you guys soon on another live. And I'll share the content very soon. And love you all. Bye bye.